Hi guys, been a while again. I left y'all hanging because I said that, oh, we were going to find out the sex tomorrow, and then you're like, well, fantastic, wouldn't you be excited about that? Yes, we would normally, but funny story. Please pardon the sound of everything going on behind me, by the way. Um, we went in, and it turns out that the doctor we have, the one that I really didn't like very much, he didn't lie to us, per se, but he did actually not tell us the truth, or didn't tell us enough, I guess I should say. We came in expecting to do the ultrasound, the full shebang, checking everything out. And they said, oh, we don't do that here. We don't even have an ultrasound tech. And I was like, wait a minute, what? Because we were told we were going to come in and do the 20 weeks ultrasound today. Actually, what he said was take care of. And it was a different doctor, because that's a good thing, because I would have gone off. I would have gone the fuck off on him if it had been the same guy. The other guy apologized profusely, spent time with us, went over everything, and I basically said I wanted on my chart that I don't ever want to see that doctor ever again. I would like to stick with this doctor. They kind of looked at me funny, but given the fact that when we first walked in, the first nurse warned us that he wasn't good at explaining things, I don't think anybody really blames me for not wanting to be seen by him anymore. He doesn't do deliveries anyway, so why would I stay with him, right? So we have a new doctor, same practice, much nicer guy. Reminds me, his whole look is like math professor, so that's cool. I mean, how can you not trust like your algebra professor, right? You know, so I mean, right down to the wire rim glasses and everything. So I'm much happier with that. We were really sad, like to the point that we were both kind of crying in the car, sad that that had been such a huge misunderstanding. But I turned around and called, and we got scheduled for the next Friday, and that was this past Friday. Well, we basically went in, and they shoved an ultrasound in me, and it hurt. It hurt because I'm coming off of a urinary tract infection, and so she was bashing it around, and the kid wouldn't turn over so we could like see the gender, so she kept doing this with it, trying to get the kid to uncross legs. And anyway, everything's fine, and it's a girl, and I was totally caught off guard. It was just, I thought for sure it was a boy. I was dead certain it was a boy, and I just was so shocked, and I just looked over at my husband and was like, oh my god, it's a daughter. So we're going to name her Eve Hannah, and it's funny because everybody's like, what's Ivana? No, Eve Hannah. And my dad was like, is that Eve with a Y? I'm like, no, it's Eve with an E. He's like, well, because I know you, and you would be the kind of person to spell Eve with a Y. I'm like, no, think biblical here. And everybody loves the name. I'm not having to put up with anybody going, why are you naming her that? So far so good. If it was a boy, we would have named him Kai Robert, because his daddy's name's Robert, and both his granddaddies are named Robert. Amusingly enough, you can yell Bob, and like half of the family will turn around if we all get together. It's a little funny. But so little Eve is in here. And, boy, she has a hell of a foot on her. She just, when she's mad, she just kicks. And it's just like bad enough the dogs to go, because I'm not used to it, but also it's pretty strong. Like, it feels like somebody actually, like, tapping me on my stomach, like, boom, like, about that hard. You wouldn't think something that tiny has that kind of kick to it, but she just gives it her all. So we have a running joke in my family that I have a killer left foot from when I used to play soccer, and I think she got it. So my poor uterus is going to have dents in it by the time she's out of there. But she's, like I said, she's all healthy. Now that we know it's a girl, we've actually started doing stuff like we picked out paint, and we were going to just do it a nice, like, light green color, like pistachio. We weren't going to do like all pink stuff. As a matter of fact, we kind of decided we're specifically not doing pink or gender specific if we can get away with it. Now if it's like pink as an accent, very small accent on it, no problem. But we're going to try and go with neutral colors or yellows or blues or, not blues, yellows, tans, browns, light greens, red. I have found so much cute stuff that's red and black and white with little ladybugs on it. It's really, really cool. So we started that process. And my last day at work was Saturday. I'm kind of sad to see everybody go. I actually cried on the way home, but it was the right thing to do, because when I came in, everybody looked at me and said, "We've never seen you, you know, not this happy, but you have not been this happy in a while. You just look excited. You look happy, you look rested." So that's when I knew it was the right choice, because it had been so long since I'd actually been excited or happy. I went ahead and I baked 2 cakes, one for Saturday people and one for Sunday people, because I knew there were going to be different groups on those days. And I just told everybody, share. They're pretty good about that. And everybody really liked it. It was a lemon raspberry cake with fresh raspberries in it, so I went all swank for them. I also made a giant thank you poster because they surprised the hell out of me. They got, they like to get things as gifts for people. Like we went all together and got our manager a really cool gift set of bar stuff. He owns a bar, but this was like, a wine decanter and a bunch of other stuff. And we got his initials on everything, and in a nice box, monogrammed as well. And I was really excited because I was like, this is a really nice gift, and it was a really nice card. And all of a sudden, I show up on Thursday, and I realize there's all these people standing behind me while I'm just trying to do my thing on my computer at work. And I turn around, and they have bought me a stroller with the attached thing that becomes a car seat, and I was totally gobsmacked. I had no words. So I made a giant poster. I didn't think a card would do, so I made a giant thank you poster, and I used glitter glue all over it, and I painted it and colored it, and made it from me and hubby and Eve. And when I went in, I kind of duct taped it to the wall so it couldn't come down. Just be like, nope, you're dealing with it. It's staying up there for a while so everybody can see it. So I wanted to leave on a good note, because a lot of them were good people, and it was I'm not meant to do that anymore. My brain does not handle so many small details. I would far rather draw and paint, and I create stuff, and my brain had it on hold that I couldn't do anything until I was out of there. Now it's like, oh my god, I have so many ideas, and I just need to go downstairs. It's only Monday, and I have like 6 ideas for sketches. I have a commission. Actually, I have 2 commissions to work on. It's, oh god. So, and on top of all of that, I've been cleaning the house like crazy and running errands, and I just have all of this energy back that I didn't know was being sucked away from me. And this is just, it's amazing. I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy right now. So I just wanted to share all of that with you. I'm in the midst of my laundry thing right now. You can probably hear that in the background. And since I'm home, everyone's been messaging me, so I'm sure you're hearing the phone go off, and I apologize for that. But I wanted to whip out a quick video to just say everything is awesome. Everything's going great. My little girl's healthy. She actually just rolled a second ago, I think. I'm not sure. And we're excited. And I cannot wait to see what happens from here. So, everybody have an awesome week, and happy June. Bye.